All praise to the Most High, cause He saved me. All praise to the Most High.
Day 40. This is going to be officially the weekly market breakdown for the week ahead. The first week of June. So, brand new month, brand new goals, brand new intentions, brand new price action. Should be a smooth month, God's will. But so kicking it off, every time before I do my markups, I already did them this morning. But I'm gonna walk you guys through what I'm looking for. But normally, what I start with is checking the economic calendar. So I come to Forex Factory and take a screenshot. Hold on, let me actually do. As you can see, every single day this week we have news. Every first Friday of the month we have NFP. So automatically, we know that it's a no trading day on Friday. But even Monday, we're coming into the week with heavy impact news at 10 a.m., 1 p.m. So we really have one medium impact news this week. Just one out of all this. So that lets me know that this week is going to more than likely be a week with lots of volume, which is a good thing, It's also going to be a week to be patient when it comes to entries. So if you're someone who enters after the New York Stock Exchange open at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's just be aware of potential manipulation because we have heavy impact news at 10 a.m. on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. So don't want to get caught on the wrong side of the market. But starting off, we're on the monthly time frame, right? So this is how the month of May closed. May did close bullish, but as you can see, towards the end of the month, we did come off that high. And that high it's telling me that it's showing a short-term reaction to the upside, which may induce sellers on the lower time frames. So here I put May's monthly candlestick closed bullish for the month, May's monthly candlestick closed bullish for the most part, and while price did close within the daily supply region, which is this red box here, and the supply region, what I'm pretty much doing is taking the swing high to the swing low. That's like the POY within that daily range there. So that's what I mean by the region. So price didn't close with the lack of intent below the supply region. This lets me know that higher prices and more than likely still on the table. So if June is going to be another bullish month, which I'm pretty positive that it is, then I want to see these two highs taken. I want to see quarter one high taken, and I want to see quarter four of 2024 high taken this month as well. That'd be nice. So yeah, that's pretty much the monthly time frame. Also bear in mind that June, we are in the last month of quarter two, so that's also a key thing to keep in mind as well. Weekly time frame, right? So we do it top down. Let me just take this off. This is the daily time frame. All right, there we go. So this is how last week's weekly candlestick closed. Again, we did close as a bullish candlestick. However, look how price closed. Strong reaction away from the high. Reacting away from that monthly supply region, which is roughly pretty much this area here. So if you've been, watching all the daily trading vlogs, you can see the past 2 weeks, I've been mentioning this weekly opening gap here from 1 to 3 weeks ago. Normally when price leaves normally when price is the candlestick, when there's no wick at the top or bottom, normally prices acts as a magnet to be drawn there instantly, but because it's a higher time frame, maybe it's a different scenario. But as you can see now, with that lack of intention, that makes me think that we may come into the week bearish, trade into here, the gap, use the gap as a form of retail support to support higher prices, and then we go for these two highs here. That's a possibility, not saying it's going to happen, but it's good to go into the week with scenarios, like being able to adapt to price action. Again, price doesn't have to take this gap this week. It may be next week or the week after that. Who knows? But As of now, if price is going to trade lower, which it looks like it is just based off this reaction here, then my eyes are automatically going to be here at this weekly opening gap. So daily time frame. Let me kind of zoom in. All right. So last week, we came into the week bullish, right? We don't have a daily candlestick for Monday because remember Monday was Memorial Day, so the market closed early. Therefore, there was no daily candlestick for Monday. So straight into Tuesday, we came into the week bullish. Wednesday was bullish. Thursday is when price swept these relative equal highs, and then we saw a late reaction where we saw this major flush down. Friday was a continuation. We're trading into this daily bullish order block, and then we see a reaction away from that order block, and price closes slightly above it. Now here's the thing. So this order block here can either be a mitigation or reaction. What I mean by that, so a mitigation is if price is immediately going to just trade higher. Or let me just do this real quick. 1 second. So if price is going to, but if price is going to immediately trade higher and pretty much not close above this POI with bearish intent, that's a mitigation. And we continue to see this high first, and then this high, and then quarter 4 high. Now that's if it's a mitigation. If it's going to be reaction, then the purpose of a reaction is pretty much to induce early buyers. So say we come off this POI and the market trading higher, so we're inducing buyers, but in reality price is just going to be building up. 1 second, let me do this first. But in reality price is just going to be building up sell side liquidity to later takes. We're inducing buyers. People are going long, putting their stops beneath the lows here, and then boom, price sweeps off these clean equal lows here. Not equal lows, but they are clean. So we take out those lows, come into the gap, make that form of support, and then boom, we trade higher. Take out these highs, and then eventually there. So this is a scenario I'd much rather see compared to this hold as a mitigation. Let me put this on daily time frame real quick. So that's why I said it's important to pay attention, because I'm gonna go to the 4-hour time frame and show the 4-hour time frame perspective, and it kind of, let's just say I have two different scenarios, one for the daily time frame and then one also for the 4-hour time frame. So the daily time frame, it can hold or it cannot hold, but you'll see if this area does hold, why it will. So 4-hour time frame. So this represents a new month. As you can see, I put it here. The market should open up in about a little over 2 hours, just under 3 hours. But as you can see, order flow is still bullish, right? We have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. It's not confirmed higher low until price makes a new higher high, but this is a potential higher low. Like if price takes out this weak high here, which I think it will, because it failed to take out this swing low to the left, so that lets me know that this swing low is going to be a strong low, and then this swing high and be a weak high. So if price takes out that weak high or make a new higher high, okay, then this is a confirmed higher low, confirming that order flow is still bullish, right? But we'll kind of get to that when we get to that. So why I think if price does not trade into this gap here, I'm going to go into why. So I kind of already explained, but as you can see, price pulled back into the 4-hour extreme OB. If I show here, so if I get from this swing low to this swing high, so boom, price pretty much comes off the swing high. We pull back all the way into discount below the 50%, and then we react away from this 4-hour extreme OB. And then also we have the inducement here as well, where price took out internal sell side liquidity. Where's it at? Oh, there you go. Inducement. take these off these time frames. Keep the charts clean. So we had an inducement while pulling back into the extreme. So because of that, that wants me to. It kind of gives me confirmation that hey, this POI is going to hold for higher prices, and if that is the case, then again, this weekly opening gap just may stay open for some more time. So that's my 4 hour. That's my 4 hour perspective. 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame. Let's see. So 1 hour time frame. I won't really get too much in detail just because I kind of already did that on the 4 hour time frame. But again, order flow is still bullish. Higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Anticipating that new higher high to form. Now that week high that I just talked about on the 4 hour time frame, again, that is also the previous monthly high. So once price does take out this high here, again, it's not just internal buy side liquidity. This more than likely you're going to see reaction away once price does take it out because it's a significant pool of liquidity. There's lots of buyers above here, so important to keep that in mind as well. So pretty much gonna just looking for that next leg, for that new higher high to form. So yeah, pretty much we're looking for. So this week is gonna be an interesting week. I'm actually excited for it, whether I trade or not. I'm just eager to learn, remain a student. But so far, I don't know. Like, I don't mind bearish markets for Nasdaq, but I don't know, something about bullish markets. They're just like endless opportunities. Not even just scalps or intraday trades, but swing trades too. You know, I've been practicing swing trades the past since January of this year, to be honest, and it works better. My swing trade strategy, like executing on the 1 hour time frame, targeting 1 hour swing highs and swing lows, it works better in a bullish market. Because a bullish market, the market is a lot more corrective compared to a bearish market where we're in a really expansive market. So just important to understand the different market conditions that price is trading within, because if you know those market conditions and know how to capitalize each one, then you're just doing yourself a favor. You know, you're doing yourself an advantage as just becoming a more well-rounded trader overall. But besides that, that concludes the weekly market breakdown. So I know yesterday was my monthly recap for May. Today was my weekly market breakdown for the first week of June. So not every weekend will be like this, but I think if anything, I'll just include these videos in the daily trading vlogs on the weekends, just so you guys can really stay up to date with what I'm looking for. So that way when I post Monday to Friday, it's like, okay, hey, we're looking for this on Sunday, and these are some lessons from last week that we're taking into this week, things like that. So besides that, hope everyone had a good weekend, and then let's just kill them with the June.